This is Dr. Dawn. Welcome to my channel, Dr. Dawn AcuDoc. Today I'm going to tell you a little bit about some acupressure points that can be helpful for period cramps, right? Because who likes period cramps? Nobody. Nobody likes period cramps. Today I'm going to teach you 5 acupressure points that you can use to help relieve period cramps. So let's just jump right in. So I always say to all of my patients that I speak 2 different languages, or at least I attempt to speak 2 different languages. So there is the allopathic perspective, which is what we know as modern medicine, and then there is the East Asian medicine perspective, which encompasses acupuncture, herbology, qigong, tai chi, and different types of nutrition. Both of these work together. And so the cool thing is that these days, there's a lot of research on how this ancient medicine, which is over 2,000 years old, right? Can you imagine that? 2,000 years old. This medicine's been around for a very, very long time. And modern day research has been researching it for the past 30 to 40 years. And so there is a plethora of information on how acupuncture works, how acupuncture can benefit the body, and what type of conditions it can treat effectively. So acupuncture has been shown to do a few different things. Actually, it's been shown to do multiple different things. One, acupuncture has been shown to increase circulation. So what does that mean for your period? It means that it helps to move blood flow, which is very, very important, especially when we're talking about your menstrual cycle. Our cycles build throughout the month due to different hormones that our bodies produce. And when we are ready to have our period, what that is it's that endometrial lining. It's that lining that surrounds the uterus that sloughs off and comes out in the form of a period. And so for some people, they don't have any things like cramps or clots. Their cycle is very regular. Now, I feel like this is the holy grail for most women, is having a healthy cycle. And I'm here to tell you that it is possible to have a healthy cycle. It is possible to have a period without pain. The thing is it's not overnight. Before I show you the acupressure points, I want to talk a little bit about what acupuncture is and how it works. So I've got my doll, and I recognize it's a male doll. You guys are just gonna have to deal with it for today. But yes, this is my little funny doll, and he is in soccer shorts. But for men and women, the acupressure points and the acupressure channels are the same. So we have what are called 12 meridians or channels that flow throughout the body. And if you see, they cover the head, chest, the back, the arms, the legs, even the bottom of the feet. They cover our whole entire bodies. Now, what happens with these channels is that they are like a river. And sometimes that river gets blocked, and it will get blocked from a physical trauma, such as having a car accident or having some sort of injury. It can get blocked from emotional trauma, such as dealing with stress, breakup, heartache, loss, and it can be blocked through a hormonal internal aspect of the body. So what our goal is, help unblock the channels. And the idea is that when we're able to unblock the channels, the body's able to flow properly and the channels are able to open up properly, that's when we reach our state of homeostasis, or basically optimal health. That's the way that acupuncture works in a nutshell. But from a Western perspective, how does acupuncture work? It helps to increase circulation and blood flow in the body. Another thing that acupuncture does is it helps to regulate the endocrine system. The endocrine system is in charge of the different hormones in our bodies, and this is why acupuncture and acupressure are very effective for dealing with things like period cycles. I treat a lot of fertility in my practice. Part of the reason is that once we're able to get the body flowing properly, it has been shown to help regulate those hormones. I'm going to cut through to some points for you that I have filmed before when I had a model. So I feel like they're easier to show and demonstrate that way. It's called large intestine 4. This particular point you only want to do between the start of your cycle and ovulation, because it moves a lot of chi throughout the body, which is very important during those 2 phases of your cycle. So to find this point, it's going to be in the web between the thumb and the pointer finger. Halfway between is where the acupressure point is. This particular point is excellent for headaches, as well as nasal issues And it can even be helpful for any type of neck and head pain. 3. This point is on the foot, and it'll be between the big toe and the second toe in the web. So what you want to do is you want to just palpate along this area till you find a tender spot. Once you find a tender spot, that is liver 3. Massage this point, and you can also massage this point and then push down like this. Spleen 6. This is a great point. This point goes directly to the uterus. It's a wonderful point to help regulate your cycle and to help increase circulation and blood circulation to the uterus, which is why you only do it between the start of your period and ovulation. And 3 fingers from the ankle bone. And it will be on the other side. You're going to slide up and palpate where you find the tender spot, here. And again, what you'll do is do small circles, or you can just hold the point for 1 to 2 minutes to stimulate. Like 12. And this point is also very good for any stomach issues, bloating, digestive issues, constipation, diarrhea. And again, it's also very helpful to increase circulation both into what we call in Chinese medicine, the lower dantian and the baby palace, and in allopathic medicine, what we call the uterus, the belly button. And then we'll be finding the base and the bone right below the sternum. And then what you're gonna do is you're gonna divide this by half. Find the middle point. And you're going to massage, again, 1 to 2 minutes. Now this point may be pretty tender, so don't use a lot of pressure here. I would say light to medium pressure would be best. Ren 6. This point stimulates and goes directly to the uterus. You find the belly button, and it'll be 1 stone below the belly button is where this point is, right here. Massage 1 to 2 minutes. And channel, it's all directly down the middle. Most points have a right and a left point that you stimulate, but along the Ren channel, it's only just one particular point. Okay, so now that you've seen the 5 acupressure points that work well for menstruation and to help own body regulate, we're not adding anything to it. What we're doing is we're helping stimulate processes in the body that are already there, and basically, for lack of a better term, kind of giving them a little jump start. So this is not a simple, quick, over-the-night fix. These points can help relieve some cramps and tenderness, but if you're wanting to truly regulate your cycle, this is a practice that you want to be consistent with throughout your whole entire period. Stimulate these points for 1 to 2 minutes once a day, every day, throughout your whole entire cycle. And what will happen over time is your body will start to regulate. Just to give you guys an idea of how this medicine works, when I have a patient that comes to me in clinic, typically if they're dealing with their irregular periods, painful periods, I will tell them that it will take them about 3 months with a combination of acupuncture and herbs to truly regulate your cycle so that you are no longer dealing with painful periods and cramps. For some patients, if there are other underlying issues such as PCOS, endometriosis, thyroid issues, diabetes, it can take up to 6 months for your body to truly regulate. This is a very effective medicine, but it takes time. So I just like to make sure that everybody has a great understanding of how this medicine works. Thank you all so much for being here. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them down below. If you love this video, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't done that yet. Thank you all so much. Mwah. Peace, love, and chi to you all.